Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about movies. Apparently, there's discussions saying that maybe movies should be shorter, like maybe less than an hour or whatever. I was watching the news when I was in the gym that they were talking about shortening movies. They think that maybe shortening movies might, bring in more audience if the movies were shorter instead of longer. But it's just like, well, okay, then what's the whole point of movies then if you're going to make them only 40 to 50 minutes? That's not really a movie. That's literally two episodes put together. You know what I'm saying? We're already getting that right now with shows, but now with the whole streaming services stuff getting more popular or whatever and stuff like that, they're thinking maybe movies could be like an hour or so or whatever. And I know Japan has these little things where their shows do quote unquote be called movies but be an hour and don't even go over that threshold, sometimes 40 minutes. And I just be like, no, that kind of defeats the purpose of a movie. At that point you might as well make that a special. That's not a movie at that point. It's kind of like a special. And I understand there are some short films or whatever, and that's great and all, but the difference between short films and just movies in general is completely different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, are you going to be able to tell this story within 8 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Less than 10 minutes. Are you going to be able to tell this epic story? You know what I'm saying? Especially because some things need setup. So I don't understand how making movies less than the average of 2 hours or an hour will help that, because again, what is the whole point? You might as well turn the movie into a TV series then, or do a little special. But I don't know. It just feels like they're trying to find different ways of getting people engaged with television, but in kind of like the most weirdest things. I don't know. It's just I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I really just think like, you know, save that for like specials, or like when a TV show has a extra length or something like that. But to make that a movie and then trying to charge the same that you would charge for a movie, isn't it doesn't make any sense. And then think about it. You're putting what, 200 million into only an hour and a couple of minutes movie. Like, that's a waste of time, because you might not even get back the investments, and you don't know if that will bring people in more. You already got people, struggling on how to get money, and then with the whole virus thing and the whole minimum wage thing, which of course, people don't want minimum wage to go up. Some people do, or whatever. That's a whole different subject. And then you're trying to figure out ways of making movies, more accessible or whatever. But for me, like I suggested, is you can make the movies, but the cost of it has to go down. What I mean is, like, if I go to the movie theaters, I shouldn't be paying $20 for a ticket. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, because the average Blu-ray costs that amount or whatever and stuff like that. Then you'll have a streaming services that'll have it on there, later on. So I feel like if you really want more people to come into the movies, I would suggest lowering the price of the average movie ticket. And I think that's the problem with a lot of stuff, is that these companies always trying to figure out shortcuts or whatever, or how they maximize more profit. Well, your answer is there. You just don't want to do it. You're going to have to lower the cost for the average person to buy, because trust me, I'm telling you, when you get more people when sales happen, right? So think about it. If a movie ticket average is $20 and you got a family of four, of course there's going to be less family of four showing up, because not only do they have to buy the ticket, it depends on the age limit of the kids. Then they have to get snacks. They're spending about $100 something or whatever for a movie that could or could not be good or whatever. And then if you're send them there wasting their time with only an hour or 45 minutes per movie, that's another thing. People aren't going to sit there and waste their time. Not when there are TV shows that are showing more than that. You know what I'm saying? You got a series for that has 40 to 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Excluding commercials. Now you're talking about cutting down movies, to be less than 2 hours or less than an hour or whatever. Like, who the hell about to do that? Who the hell about to do that? You if that happens, you might as well literally cut the tickets down to like $3 then. $3 an admission. But trust me, you probably get more people doing that than you would get five families of four through $20. And that's just real talk. I mean, say what you want, say all that inflation, all that nonsense or whatever, but what's that old saying? You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. And in today's society, they want to keep throwing out vinegar and get mad that they're only getting a few bees that might like vinegar. Well, of course, that's what's going to happen. You just can't think that people are going to sit up there and just pay the same amount for less quantity. And that's another thing that's happening is they want to go up on everything and then give you less for, so you're paying more but you're getting less. I'm confused. That don't even make no sense. That's the same thing with what I was hearing from the stuff about Disney. Like, they want to give you the Disney experience, but you're only getting half of that. But you're paying more or regular price, but if not more of the same, just to get less from Disney World. That don't make no sense. How you gonna charge me more but get less than what I was getting prior to the spike up, prior to everything else? Now, to me, that don't make no sense. I know that's kind of like confusing, but it just made me wonder where, like, wow, could this be a possibility that they could really cut movie hours just to try to cut the cost of it, just to try to get people in? And it's just like, well, if you do that, what people are going to show up though? Because a lot of people aren't going to just go out the house just to watch something for an hour. I'm sorry that it might work in Japan because of different shows or series or whatever, or something like that. But in other countries, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just speaking from what I know or whatever. But I'm not really feeling it. Don't get me wrong. I like a good short film or whatever, but I don't think that needs to be the main route of movies today. Not at all. Like that. That's just such a weird thing to bring up. Like, maybe we should cut the movies down. What? Don't you want people to watch your stuff? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. I just was spitballing this out because I just couldn't believe that that's what they were talking about movies. Like, let's slash movies in half and but charge more or the same price than what we're normally getting. That doesn't bring in more people. If anything, it turns people off. I just don't understand what these companies are understanding. You cannot increase the cost of something and give people less than what they were getting to prior to the price hike. And then you're wondering why people are asking for more money or leaving stuff altogether because they can't afford that. And these companies can't afford for people not to afford it. That's all I'm saying. Think smart. Think with your wallets. Do what you guys want to do with your wallets. I'm just saying, for me, is I know it would be a no go for me because I'm not spending money on a movie just to go over there and watch it for an hour and come back. That is a waste of time. That is a waste of my time. You could have put that on TV and called it a day, then, if that's the case. But yeah, that was my little thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below about this whole maybe movies might be getting shorter or not. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.